It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Kinnegar Farmhouse Ales, and it's a can of the Walla Walla Rhubarb and Ginger Sour, coming in at 5% ABV. 440 can, looks really nice. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. They're from Donegal in Ireland. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. Have a listen to that. But a couple of beers from Kinnegar. They have been slightly lively. I was very cautious to pour the beer slowly so it didn't create this massive head. What did I just review? Just yesterday I reviewed the White Rabbit, the Session IPA. And I was in a moment. I was having a bit of a funny 5 minutes where I just carried on drinking the beer and it was foam all over my face, and just a bit of fun. Okay, it's a sour beer, so the head's dissipating quicker than it would a normal, I say a normal beer. An IPA or a pale ale, heads can go quite crazy. With a sour beer, it's unusual for a sour beer to hold its head anything more than 30 seconds. Hence it dissipating quite quickly here. It's a light golden coloured ale, good levels of carbonation, 2-finger white head. Should we review what we have in the glass so far? Oh wow, rhubarb and ginger sour, but the ginger fires at you. Wow, I'm a massive fan of ginger. I really like ginger. But it's a huge flavour in this beer, the ginger. And of course, rhubarb. Rhubarb goes really well with sour beer as well. Rhubarb in beer in general does very well. It's just one of those nice kind of... It's a salad, isn't it, rhubarb? It's not a fruit, it's a salad. It's like a root... Maybe it's a root vegetable or something. I don't know. Comment in the comments box. Is rhubarb a salad, a root vegetable? No, it's not a root vegetable because it don't grow in the ground. You cut the stems, don't you? Use the stems of rhubarb. Anyway, comment. What is it? Fruit, veg? Comment. I'm going to dive into this one. Cheers. Oh, that is divine. Oh, that's terrific. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fantastic beer. Love the little bit of sourness in there. That kind of mouth-puckering sourness. It's not too crazy. It's not kind of like folding my face like some sour beer does. It's all about the lovely tartness of the rhubarb. And then that kind of slightly fiery ginger kick that comes in. Lots of ginger flavour, and then a nice fiery ginger kick on the back end. A little bit of bitterness from the hops, a little bit of sweetness from the malt. It's a tidy brew, and now, as you can see now, as we're being able to get the whole of the beer in the glass now, you're starting to see a little bit of haze there in the beer. There you go. So definitely an unfiltered beer. Might be even can conditioned. I'm not sure if you can see it from where I'm looking, but there's definite particles of sediment in the glass of beer. That little bit of corner there, that corner of the beer is just hanging on to the clarity of the beer, but now it looks lovely and hazy, and as a sour beer should. Oh, and as the sediment is holding some of the flavour, it's got like yeah, it's tart from the rhubarb. The ginger flavour's lovely, like a ginger beer, and then you get that kind of little bit of the warming of the ginger in the throat. Massive fan of ginger. Love it, love it, love it. Cooking, in beer. In fact, I think one of my first ever collaboration was with a brewery called Shepherd Neame, and we brewed a ginger porter. And my task for the collaboration was to cut up and dice up a load of ginger and take it down to the brewery in Kent, at the other end of the country. And we brewed this ginger porter, and it was terrific. But I remember cutting the ginger in the sink, loads of this ginger, and it was filling the room with smell, and it was terrific, lovely. Let's see what they say about this beer then. So, traditional brewing with a contemporary sense, adventure to produce a clean, crisp, full flavoured beers. Here we are. Walla Walla is a zingy summer sour made with good old Irish rhubarb and fresh ginger. Brilliant. Love it. Love that beer. That's probably so far. I mean, the White Rabbit Session IPA was really nice. Really nice. Just overcarbonated. That was a lovely beer. Rust Bucket is another good beer from Kinnegar. But I think this, for me, this tops it. This, because I love ginger so much. If you're not so much of a fan of ginger, you may not like it as much as me. But for me, personally, rating for this beer out of 10... Love the mouth puckering sourness, love the tartness, and I just love that ginger. I can't emphasise it enough, I love that ginger. Clean, drinkable, refreshing for 5% ABV, little bit of sweetness to begin with, a little bit of bitterness on the back end from the hops, a little bit of sweetness from the malt. It's a very well balanced beer. It's a really tasty beer. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.